Okay. I figure out why this thing insists on. Oh, jeez, there's so many microphones enabled. Dimitri, hello. I'm trying. Be patient. Hold on. Still trying to get my head in the game here. Oh my god. Who knows? It's taken me, let's see, since 2013 to get this long. How, shit, I don't know. I'm like a little more than halfway there. Maybe another 10 years. So as you can see, this way, that's the event I'm signed up for. So we're just gonna spin easy for 55 minutes till that starts. Should be only like a 25-minute race maybe, that I can recall. So let's just get into something here. I know, not racing. Exactly. Are there no more flat courses to ride? We'll just jump in this one. For the event, I don't know. Not at the pace that I plan to do. I doubt it. I mean, we'll. So it looks like there's a good climb. There's a good climb in there. Yeah, I doubt it. Is this the crit in 50 minutes? Yes. Gordon, are you in it? It's the Rhino Racing, the short crit in 50 minutes. Oh, wait. What's going on? No, a bit late for you? Okay. Yeah, and I'm doing a low level one as well. I mean, my score's only like 224. So it's essentially a D level. So it's a 150 to 300. Yeah, I won't be racing. Yeah, whatever, if your score, yeah, it'll tell you when you join it. If 23:30 my time. Okay. Like midnight. Like almost midnight. What are you still doing up? I mean, it's still 50 minutes away. I'm on early, but I'm on early for a reason. I'm not feeling great. So I just wanted to get in here and just spin the pedals till it was time to race in hopes that the feel-goods kick in. That's kind of what I'm hoping. Thank you. Oh, you already asked that to me. I already read that one. Very much. Quite often watch the upper cats racing and shout at them for some fun. Yeah. Well, I used to be an upper cat. I'm not an upper cat anymore. And there's a certain point of I'm still trying, but I have limits. So I don't think I'll ever be beyond a D again there, Gordon. It's just, this is it for me. I think for me, pretty much my amateur racing career is over. So the fitness has gone down, the weight has gone up. So I'm no longer in the upper cats. So anyway, like I said, I'm just gonna spin, take it easy. We don't want to waste any juice before the race, so I just want to spin the legs lightly here. I think my score is 2. I know it went down again. Let me check my score here again. Let's see here. $251. I want to say it went down. It was, I think when I got back into racing, my score was a 235. And I managed to climb up to 275. And then lost a few races. Well, didn't place as good on a few races, and so the score went down. So yeah, so I'm in the 250s right now. You know, it is what it is. You know, I'm not looking to get back into racing again. I do this. This is a means of forcing me to work out. So rather than pulling up a workout program, because I hate following numbers, I hate, God, when I used to have to train and follow specific programs, I hate it. Hate it. So racing is a way to kind of get the same workout with those fluctuations, those ups and downs and recoveries and spikes, and it's random. I'd much rather do that than follow a training plan. So that's why I continue to do these races. Not because I'm gonna crawl my way back up to the C ranks and the B ranks and hit the bottom of the A ranks. It's not gonna happen. Just not gonna happen. Dimitri, I don't know if you're still there or not. I don't know if you. I'm sure you don't, but I'll just ask you the question if you're there. Probably don't remember this jersey here. This jersey was part of the kit that I was wearing when I was live streaming that. No, not that one. That's another one. This is the one that I was wearing when I was live streaming that ride in El Paso, Texas, when I crashed. The one that you witnessed. Yeah. This is it. Remember, I had to throw the shorts away. The shorts were gone, but I kept the jersey. And you probably can't even tell because, yeah, I know. It's like I feel my palms like just like starting to tingle, knowing that crash is coming. It's like that one sucked. That sucked big time. But like this here is what you're seeing there is not part of this logo. It's a big hole in there, and that's my arm right there. So I've kept the jersey for, indoor training rides and stuff, because the rest of the jersey's good. It's just that little hole there. And what's crazy is it still has like a tinting from the going down on the asphalt. Like that has never gone away. Well, they do have. So I threw the idea out to Gary over at Buy 13 about racing shorts, that have actual pads in the thighs and such. I don't remember the reason, but he gave me a reason why they don't do it. But later on I found out that they're actually motorcycle that you could actually buy a form of it in motorcycle gear, where it's like it'll slip up under your pants. I don't know how a cycling short would pull over it, but it definitely had like bump guards in the thigh. Oh, you mean like Kevlar lined fabrics, things like that, versus this super thin. Yeah. I mean, honestly, all it would do is just, these things are just ridiculously priced as it is. Stuff like that would just drive the cost up even more, Rhino Racing. Cyclists are too crazy. They don't want the weight of added protection. Hey, I would, Rhino. I would take it in a heartbeat. As many times I've crashed in crits, not of my own fault. It was just bad timing, being around the bad people. I would have gladly had installed some armor, Not that I've crashed a lot, but I've crashed enough that, to good race crits that I could think of that took me out for quite a while. Yeah, on one of them, yeah, there was one, it was New Mexico State Championships, and that year I qualified for 3 events. It was like, I don't remember, it was an age bracket one, like 35, or first of all, it was Cat 3 was one. Then there was Masters 35 plus and Masters 50 plus. So I just signed up for all 3 that I could do. And my crash was in the first race. First race. And it wasn't, like I said, anybody's fault. It was just, I complained about the course to the race organizer prior to the event, when they were out there doing patchwork and stuff like that, and I complained about that one corner, and sure as shit, it was that one corner that got me. So anyways, that race was a wash. I managed to get over to the finish line. Luckily that day I brought several different kits with me because I planned to represent my sponsor here, by 13, and wear a different color kit for each event. So after getting all bandaged up, I had gauze. I have pictures of there's gauze coming out of my shorts, gauze coming out of my jersey, my elbows wrapped up, everything. I'm like, but the next event, I think I got a bronze. And then the final event of the day, I think I got a silver. So the event that I was my main event, the first one. That was unfortunately the one I crashed out on. That was a bummer. But luckily it didn't damage the bike too bad, I think it just destroyed the lever on the skewer. But luckily I had extra wheels there, so I just replaced the skewer, and the bike was fine. I mean, I slid on the pavement. So what happened was, that corner it was just bad. It was just, I don't even want to explain it, but the front wheel went out, not because of debris or dirt or anything like that. It was just the course, and hit the pavement and slid into the grass. So I got a little lucky on that it wasn't as bad as it could have been, but it was bad enough that I had to get bandaged up. But I jumped in there and I finished, came out with a bronze and a silver medal for the day, Yeah, Gordon, there was somebody coming around. I wish I would have waited. Hindsight is everything. There were people on the left as well, which you can't see that. So I followed the guy to the right. And the issue was, you can't see it in the video, but you can see where the pavement ended to the shoulder, and it had a lip probably 2 to 3 inches. And to me, that's a basic little bunny hop, but my rear wheel caught it as I was kind of like hopping back up, and that's what took me out. Yeah, that's what happened. Just, I don't know. I mean, I can bunny hop in no problem. I've actually had to do it in races before, bunny hop over somebody to get to not wipe out myself, But yeah, that was just simple, and that was just a group ride. That wasn't even a race or anything. I was just going out for a Tuesday night ride in El Paso, Texas. Hey, y'all, let me get my music fixed here. Yeah, I agree, it was odd, and I followed rather than waiting. If I would have just waited, I could have easily just went around left and caught up to the group that was taking off. You know. Yeah, but the clip that Dimitri posted, and he's posted it on Twitch and YouTube, that's how I got the hole in this jersey right here. I was pretty disappointed because we had just got these. I had two of them, two full kits. The shorts were destroyed. They were completely wiped. In fact, I had to take them off and put regular shorts on just so that I could go to Walgreens and buy myself a bunch of 6-inch and 10-inch bandages. At the races, yeah, they do. There was medical there, but pretty much my wife took care of me there. Join the race out there. Huh? It's a low-level race. It's low. You'll probably be the only female and win. Huh? You'll probably be the only female and win.
I might be the only female participating.
It starts in 26 minutes. Any plan for the crit? Generally, Gordon, my plan lately has been, first of all, just kind of get a sense of who is miscategorized. So I'll usually jump in, kind of fill it out, and you can kind of tell right away who is definitely miscategorized. And what I mean by that is, points wise, they might be low in score, but their watts per kilo is like way up here, and you can usually tell. So once I figure that out, then I kind of figure out whether I'm gonna like go hard or not. Well, and hard is like reasonably hard, because I still have to pay attention to if I do too much, this leg will start swelling, and that's what I gotta watch out for. Look, Dimitri even says you might beat me. She's not listening. Yeah, Gordon. Yeah, just kind of. I'll just let you know in the beginning. Like, I'm not going to do anything crazy like 6-7 watts per kilo out the gate. I'm definitely going to try to get up there like 4 or 5. Just kind of feel it out to see if it feels, like I said, appropriately categorized. If you see people that start taking off at like 3.2, 3.4, 4 watts per kilo, and they keep going, then there's not even a point in me trying to keep going after that, because I can't push those watts anymore. I really got to stay below 2.7, really. I mean, I have my moments where I can still get up there at 3 to 4, 5 and push it for a while. I can still put down a 1400 watt sprint, but like overall, I really want to stay well below 2.7, 2.5. So that's kind of the plan of attack. So it sounds like you're jumping in. That's cool. I think when the time gets a little closer, I've got another bottle here. I'm gonna go refill one more. Yeah. We'll try to have some fun for sure. You know what this is reminding me of is just last night I was playing, I was live streaming Tarkov on my other YouTube channel, my Power Karma Gaming channel, and I was getting ready to go into the labs, and a viewer came in and he said, "Let me join you. I'll go clear the lab while you loot." I was like, "Okay." So he joined me. We went into the match, and I literally just went to all the loot spots, and I could just hear gunfire. Like it was guns a-blazing. He was literally clearing house. Yeah, did all the work and go. Well, no, that was the second match, Dimitri. The first round, he didn't die. He cleared the house. I came out and there were just bodies everywhere. And I had probably millions and millions of rubles of loot on myself. But Gordon, I won't get you killed in this game here. Unlike Tarkov. Come join me. Come join me. It's probably going to be like 20-25 minutes. You have the companion app on your phone? Or just, no, I think you have the companion app on your phone still or not? No, just go to the events. Peer pressure, will it work? She doesn't really want to, Dimitri will. Huh? Scroll up. You can even have racing events on here. Yeah. Yep. It's the one with this. The one that says recommended. Yep. Don't join it now. Just wait till it gets closer to the front. All right, Dimitri. We got her in.
Oh, I can join the event now.
No, just keep riding, and then when the time gets close, it'll pull you in. That way you don't lose miles.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Oh.
Because if you join the event, you're just pedaling and sitting still. All right, we got the wife. She's in, y'all.
Well, I have to do it.
She's registered. Yeah, she's in the same category. She hasn't raced in years. Huh? It's essentially D. Yeah, you essentially have no race score, so you're thrown in D. Yeah, she hasn't raced in years, Gordon, so. Maybe I'll move this camera so y'all can see her. I said maybe I'll move this camera so y'all can see her. She says no. She don't want to be on camera. So you'll see her in the race. She'll be S. Chavez. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. All right, we're at 12 minutes. I'm gonna go refill one of these waters. Use the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. I'm gonna change my scene to the racing scene before I forget. I don't want to forget like the last time. The last time I was in a race, I completely forgot to change the screen, and I was essentially in the middle, blocking the race scene the whole time. Oh, excuse me. Here we go. Y'all get ready. I didn't even check to see which way we're going. Man, I hope we're going counterclockwise. I hate when we go clockwise on that course. I don't know why, that little hill, you know, when you make the left and then you take the right and you go up the cobblestones, it's like every time it's like everybody digs so hard on it. I like coming the other way because then you got like 3 or 4 gradual climbs coming up the backside. Much prefer it. Seems like people are less clockwise. Oh, good. Wait. Oh. Boo. Boo. I hate clockwise. All right, here we go. You're in now. It's like 8 laps, but like maybe 2-3 minutes. It's gonna be a fast race. I think generally this race takes between 20 and 25. Let's see if I can find you there, Gordon. Gordon from the YouTube chat. Yeah, he's in this race. So what I would expect, dear, usually out the gate on these races, like it just kind of like, just be prepared to power up, and then all of a sudden just, it'll settle in. GC, okay, I got you. All right. PSA, okay, hold on. 2, 0, stop, pedal in. I will go ahead to check the course for you, and I will let you know when to start. You are welcome.
Wait a minute. I hate crits. Why did you talk me into a crit? Oh my gosh.
Just think of it as it's just a flat race.
Totally pulled the wool over my eyes. Made it sound so fun and exciting.
It is going to be exciting.
I'm going to try to stay on the little bumblebee's tail right there.
All right, here we go. Ramp it up. Hopefully they don't get too wild out the door, out the gate. Let's see here. All right, H. Baker, got to watch him. Look at that, 7.6 watts per kilo. Good grief. Yeah, just don't worry about him. Just it'll settle in. If you see a lot of these people at the front staying up at like 3 watts per kilo, then just let them go.
with me that's fun about this? I miss the pep talk. There must be a feeling out in your group because I'm second.
I think it's that H. Baker up ahead.
Second.
37? Wow.
I'm growing. I'm nearly on lap 2.
Well, all you have to do is just finish now. I think I see the other female. Yeah, I think it's the H. Baker.
I bet I lap 8, 7. You guys will lap me.
Think so? Huh?
What's your lap split?
I can't hear you.
What is your lap split? How fast are you doing a lap?
I have no idea. Felt spicy. Somebody's going. Nobody wants to chase him, huh? G. Sloan might just have gotten away. Jesus, 3.1, 3.2 watts per kilo? Wow.
I don't know how far I am from you. Minute 4. Minute 27. Probably should just let him go.
Everybody's here. All right, everybody, settle down, settle down. I might have to go long, Gordon. I don't think my legs got a sprint in me. I might have to risk it and go long. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see how crazy it gets on the hill here. Hill. Hill. Oh. Oh.
You know what this means? You're going to be bitching and moaning all tomorrow. Oh, I shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah. I knew my legs didn't have any sprint, so I just had to go. It almost paid off. Almost. You were the guy in yellow. Nice. Them two chains. Nice. You're looking pretty strong out there. I had my eye on you for sure. I was watching several people. Gordon over here on YouTube chat, the Rhino guy, you, and of course the female H. Barker, Baker. She was giving us a run for the money. Oh man. If I could have just held the gas. Oh, you're Gordon Rhino? Oh, you're the Gordon Rhino. I thought you were the other. I got you. Okay, Gordon. Man, you're tough. I definitely tell you, you're tough. Your watts per kilo are definitely up.
Thanks for waiting for me.
I'm waiting for you right now, dear.
Mother sucker. Totally leave me in the bus and then takes off.
Yeah, I thought for Gordon, I honestly thought you were the GC guy. I'm sitting here looking at the Rhino guy because I've raced with you before, and I know your watts per kilo are up. They're definitely up there. Yeah, unfortunately, I just don't. My endurance is just not there anymore. I still have plenty of power, but my endurance has just diminished a lot over the last 2 years since I've had to quit racing.
Hey, honey, thanks for your encouragement.
Huh? You finished?
I'm really hanging. I got first now.
All right.
Would you second?
Yeah. Gordon. I was making, huh?
Who has to?
Gordon. Rhino Racing. I was trying to hold him off at the end there and I just didn't have it.
Does Gordon follow me on Twitch?
He's on YouTube.
But does he follow me on Twitch? Does Gordon follow me on Twitch?
Oh, I don't know.
Is he still on?
I think he's on YouTube, but he's, huh?
Is he on right now?
Uh,
I don't know if he is.
yeah, he's like in front of me, so
I wanted to see this.
I think he's yeah, see right there, see G Sloan, Rhino, the Swedish flag, that's a Swedish flag, right? That's Swedish flag or Danish? What flag is it? Finland?
No, it's not. That's Slave. Slovenia.
Well, Gord, thanks for the good race. Like I said, I've raced with you before. I'm familiar with your name, and now I know who you are. I think I've complained about you before because I think you're an older person as far as I know, but your watts per kilo are like really good. I wish I could have kept all the fitness I had.
Scotland.
Huh?
Scotland.
Scotland?
Yeah, it's that, right?
Yeah. He's Scottish. Well, I'm sure I'll be clipping this race here, and oh, you're younger. Holy moly! Let me look at your.
How old is he?
I don't know. He didn't say, but I'm gonna pull up the Zwift.
He's younger than 50?
I don't know. I just know his watts per kilo are pretty high. Rhino Racing short crits. D. Yeah, you're a vet. you're considered vet, so that's older, right? Because that's one thing I've noticed is that these lower category races that it's
See, I mean,
it tends
I
to be
just
full
passed
of
I just passed him.
it tends to be full of the 50 plus, the vets and stuff. Oh, you're in the 40s. Oh, geez. Damn, that's when I started racing again, is in my 40s.
What?
That's when I started racing again, is in my 40s.
Yeah, me too. Late 30s, early 40s.
Well, you got a lot of room to grow there, Gordon. Trust me, man. When I started racing again in my 40s, I made master.
Just wait until you get 50. Then it falls back.
I made masters Cat 3 here in the States within 5 years, and racing at the top of my game in the Master 50 plus Cat 3, Cat 4s. On Zwift, I was doing a lot of A and B racing. So yeah, you won't be in this category very long, I'll tell you that. Let's see here.
We're getting nice. We're getting nice.
Yeah, you're a 281 now. Yeah, you probably got another 2-3 races in this category, and they're gonna bump you up.
I'll still a beast up, baby. Alright, we're going down.
You done?
35
Yeah, I
minutes.
am too. You done too?
I'll go to 12 miles.
Other up C and Cat B. Yeah, you won't be. It's not going to take you long if you keep racing like that, like you were in your 40s. Geez, I'd love to get my 40s back in racing. Yeah, we'll see you. Appreciate you stopping by, Gordon. We're going to actually cut the stream out here right now. I'll probably be clipping this race and then posting it on YouTube with that magnificent finish. Trying to hold you off there at the end. All right, Twitch and YouTube, we're going to cut out of here. We shall see you all later. YouTube, thanks for joining, everybody. We'll see you around on the next one. This camera, yeah, right here. YouTube, we'll see you. Twitch, take it easy. See you on the next one.